Check one, check two. It's your boy GemMint. It's the new comic day reviews. They're back, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy GemMint, and that's right, I'm getting back into single issue comics. So this video is not like a new comic book day review video. It's more of a new comic book day haul, as I'm getting back into the groove of these things, and the plan is to continue to do the new comic book day reviews. Now, I'm kind of thinking as I'm making this video, should I do them the same way that I did in the past, where I would give kind of like a vague, non-spoiler review of each book on Wednesday, or should I do like a Thursday or Friday video and talk spoilers for everything? I'm kind of thinking that might be more fun, but I'll leave it to you guys. For now, this is going to be non-spoilers. I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that I have been reading and how I'm getting back into the mix of everything. So this might actually be a good video for those of you who want to get back into singles as well, because it can be overwhelming. Where do you start? This, that, and the third. I got a big stack of books that we're going to talk about today. I have a lot of fun I think we're going to have talking about these. If you want to see more of this, hit the like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss one. And if you caught my Transformers Deluxe Edition Volume 1, I mentioned how I was reading and getting caught up with Transformers and G.I. Joe. Now, I'm not reading The Real American Hero, the one that kind of picks up from issue 300, but I'm reading Transformers. I actually got an early copy of issue 21. I'm loving this series. I'm loving the new characters that they came up with. Art style continues to be amazing, the storytelling, and we're almost at the end of this arc. I guess chapter 4, if you're going by deluxe editions. I love what they're doing with Transformers and how it ties into the G.I. Joe universe, the Energon universe, and how the G.I. Joe characters are using Energon in their technology and how that's advancing their story. So I'm digging that. I do plan on getting caught up with Void Rivals once that hardcover comes in. We'll read that, do a review, and get caught up to where they are in single issues. So Spider-Man, that's my guy. I picked up the free comic book day. It's got kind of where we're heading with Amazing Spider-Man and the Ultimate Universe. And speaking of which, Ultimate Incursion. So even though I'm saying I'm getting back into the new comic book day reviews, I've still been reading titles here and there, especially new number ones and jumping on points. So like you might have caught my video on Ultimate Spider-Man issue 1 and the first trade paperback. I have been keeping up with that, but I don't think I read past issue 12. So this takes place a little bit after that. I kind of had to pick up the pieces a little bit. Miles Morales, I guess in here, from the 616 universe, you know, he's already pulled from the original Ultimate Universe with the Maker. The Maker wants to take him to this new Ultimate Universe where we have the older Peter Parker who's married to Mary Jane. He's got the children. What is it? Richard Parker and May Parker. Anyway, I remember at the end of issue 12, they introduced kind of the symbiote of this Ultimate Universe or the black suit. I don't really remember. And, I guess Kraven the Hunter, but the Kraven the Hunter thing must have been over with. So basically, this Ultimate Incursion is introducing Miles Morales into this version, the Jonathan Hickman Ultimate Universe, and Richard Parker is apparently wearing the black suit, patrolling with Spider-Man. They've only been doing this for about a year. So it was interesting to see Miles being the seasoned Spider-Man out of these three Spider-Men, and how Richard Parker kind of thinks that Miles is so much cooler than Peter, and how Peter has to deal with that as a millennial dad. Anyway, I got caught up pretty quick. I will read those Ultimate Spider-Man issues in between and really fill in the blanks. First of all, I love this Eminem X-Men homage. So that's what's going on with Ultimate Incursion, which is out this week. Some of this stuff might be a week or two old as I'm getting caught up. I did also read Ultimate Wolverine 1, and I plan to get caught up with that and get current. We've got a brand new San Diego Comic-Con drop from Paraz Entertainment. Anime by Rob Cannon. We've got 8 exclusive covers with cover art by Sukisha Ray and Jeffrey Tai, with homages to Akira, Evangelion, and Drive. You can get it at the That's Spider-Man booth Whatnot during San Diego Comic-Con, or if you're at the show, check out JPG at booth 802. Battle Beast. When did this come out, you guys? I don't know. Is this week or prior? This was such an awesome book. It's funny. I think it's the only Invincible book that I ever read in a true comic book form. I've only read the main series, the 144 issues in like the library edition. So Robert Kirkman, he's back with Ryan Ottley. Battle Beast is one of those characters that when he was first introduced, it was like, whoa, somebody that can really hang with Omni-Man and with Mark. And this was a great story about him kind of like being Ryu from Street Fighter, him trying to find that person that could kill him. Can I get a challenger? It was kind of like me at GemCon trying to find people that can actually hang with me in 90s fighting games. But the art was great. Robert Kirkman, he's doing his thing, man. And we'll talk more about Robert Kirkman when we talk more Void Rivals, because that was a huge deal when he dropped Void Rivals with no promo and then introduced that this was the new Energon universe tying in with Transformers and G.I. Joe. Anyway, Invincible Universe Battle Beast was an awesome read. I highly recommend it. The World to Come. What's funny is, we do live streams 3 times a week, and somebody asked, was I excited for The World to Come? And I didn't know anything about it. It's Marvel Knights reboot. It's Joe Quesada and Christopher Priest doing Black Panther. Kind of a interesting take on where they're going with Black Panther at the end of this issue, but I dug it, man. Christopher Priest, if anyone's going to do that to Black Panther, it's got to be Priest. I love his writing style. I recently read his Black Panther in omnibus format, so how fitting is this now coming back to single issue comic books? Let's just show some panels here. So Joe Quesada, top tier artwork on the interiors, and again, Christopher Priest with the writing, it's on point. I really only like Black Panther when it's by Priest, man. He just does it for me. Medieval Spawn #1. I think this might be a couple of months old maybe, but I wanted to show some Spawn love. I like Medieval Spawn, and man, the quality of the image books, Battle Beast and Spawn, are on another level. These are hard stock, thick pages, glossy pages. The only thing with Medieval Spawn to me is that it was kind of a fast read. Medieval Spawn is going through the village with his crew, and there's this lone survivor of this village that's been destroyed by demons, and they have to fight off the demons, and then he takes on this young kid, the lone survivor, which he's skeptical of to begin with, as his ward, and he trains him and sets up where this story is going. So it was a kind of a fast read, which I appreciate, especially when you're reading a ton of books. I'll have to check out issue. I liked it enough to check out issue 2. All right, guys, so then here's something that I have not read yet. So Amazing Spider-Man, this is what? Is it Zeb Wells? No, Kelly. Who's writing this? Oh, Joe Kelly. Is it Joe Kelly and Larraz? Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit rusty. Anyway, I love Spider-Man. I've heard that, this is a new ongoing ASM. It's not as good as Ultimate Spider-Man, but issue 5 did come out this week. I have not read any of these yet. This is going to be on my priority poll. Luckily, I just collect these things to read. I don't really collect them for any kind of monetary value or to get them graded. Not everything is going to go to CGC. Why do we have to be so careful when we read our books? All right, so I did read Absolute Superman, which is basically DC's Ultimate, right? I did read issue 1. I dug it. All of these Absolute DC titles are kind of Elseworld, Ultimate Universe-esque titles, like a different origin story, a different take on the characters. I read issue 1. I dug it. I have issues 2 and 3 here. We're going to get caught up on that. And again, it's more of a haul video. We're getting back in the groove of things. With Wonder Woman, the same thing. I did read issue 1. I actually still have Superman 1 as well. I gave away issue 1 in a giveaway. Here's issues 2 and 3 for Absolute Wonder Woman. Again, love the take on the character, and I want to continue with that. And then as far as Absolute Batman is concerned, I did read issues 1 and 2, my favorite out of the 3 series that I've read. And I have here issues 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they're up to maybe issue 8 or so right now. But I'm going to read these, get caught up, and we'll hunt down the other issues so that I could read them. I also did pick up this All In. I haven't read this yet, but the Free Comic Book Day. And as far as the Absolute Universe, I've also read Green Lantern 1, which I kind of thought I wasn't going to like. Based on the cover, I'm like, okay, a new Green Lantern. But the way that it's written is interesting, and what they do with the Hal Jordan character. So I read Absolute Green Lantern 1. I think they're on issue 3, so I need to find issues 2 and 3 to get caught up. and Absolute Martian Manhunter issue 1, which I read and I can't find where I put it. But with that one, it was my least favorite out of all the Absolute titles so far. It was kind of trippy. John's the Martian Manhunter, and the human character that is his alter ego, but he doesn't really know he's an alien, is what I'm gathering from issue 1. But I think that's everything so far. Let me know in the comments, what are some good recommendations? I do not plan on having a huge pull list every week. I want to stick with just characters that I love from the big 2, maybe some characters I love from like Image and stuff, but I don't want to have every obscure title. That's what kind of burnt me out on doing the new comic book day reviews in the first place, but we're making a good start. Energon Universe, Spawn stuff, what's going on with Marvel and DC. Give me the recommendations in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this video. Are you excited about new comic books on the channel? Sound off in the comments. Thank you for watching, and stay minty fresh. Peace.